say you'll catch me.
Back with another video. In this video we're just gonna go over the market. Basically I'm gonna do a weekly video checking out the market, and it's good to look back. We can go look back and see what prices went up and down. As you guys know, they released some new packs, and the auction house is pretty low, like pretty much across the board. We're always gonna check like the silvers, high end, low end, golds, high end, low ends, because it's good to keep track, and maybe we could find you know, a way to basically forecast the future. As you can see, the high-end silvers are really down. Again, they released some packs that pretty much crashed the market, especially on lower end side. But everybody, the 80 to 81 at least went down, 82 to 83, so on and so forth. Even the higher elite cards, they went down some in price. I was actually looking to sell like the low-end golds were going for like 2 G's, and like if you're filtering down the snipe, is a good time to actually snipe these cards and then hold on to them for a while. You get some of these for like 600, 500, like the low-end golds, and then hold on to them when they're selling them again for like 2,000. When there's new sets in the stores that you can actually throw these like gold tokens for, these cards will go up in price. So that's something to look out for, is to always see what's in the stores, see how the auction house is looking. If it's really down, it's time to buy. So always buy when you see the auction house take a huge drop. And that's just because whatever the packs are in the stores usually has to do with packs in stores or a new promo or something coming out. But it's usually the packs. If it's a new promo, there's gonna be packs in stores that make it very easy to obtain these cards. So it's basically 9 gold or better cards. So the gold market took a dive, and as you guys can see, I think it was 3,300 for the higher end golds. But you can filter these down. I was getting some of these for like 1,500. You filter them down to the teams. You just keep scrolling and you can snipe and just get these for under 2,000 coins easily. I was getting them for 1,500 pretty easily. So again, you just got to filter through the teams, and you know, by buy now you can find these really cheap. For the most part, they're about 2,000, but they're always somebody's gonna post them up for really cheap, and you can get them. So all right, let's check the 8081s. These were going for like 12,000, and you see they took a huge dive. So yeah, they're down a lot. But again, if you check this, they're down to like 8 on here, showing like around 9K. Again, that's down like 3,000 from what they usually go for, and you get it for like, as you guys can see, the Chargers, you get it for like 7,000 something. So that's like a $4,000 price cut, 4,000 coin price cut. So if you guys want to buy a lot of these up and wait for them to go up, I'm doing that with the higher end golds. Buying them, you can buy it for like 1,500. They're normally going for like 3,000 something. You can make 1,000 something on each of them. You hold on to them and wait for like a new flashback set or something like that. When those come out and there's really good cards, their prices really skyrocket. So you can just wait till next week when they release news. Well, if they're going to keep releasing them. That's why you got to be a little bit careful, because they have to actually release these sets and stuff to keep giving them value. Because there's a few things that are giving cards value. Like normal is the token sets, but a new thing that I want to talk about on this episode is the training points. Training points also holds cards up, their values up. That's why when the game first released, a lot of cards were going for dirt cheap, like cards that people don't really want. And let's just keep scrolling through, and I'm gonna show you a few of the cards that people didn't really want and were going cheap. This was going for 20K. It's down to like 14 again. Actually, it's not down to 14. That's it filtered down already. Probably like 16 or something. It's still like 15. And these were going for 20K just yesterday, and these were going for like 40K at some point. Now they're down to like 30K. And again, you can filter these down and get some for like 25, 24. If you filter them down by teams, certain snipes, obviously you're gonna snipe these cards. They're not just gonna be all sitting there. Some teams they are, but you filter it down, you should be able to get some for like 25. And again, these are going for 40. 40 is pretty high. I don't know if it'll get up to 40 unless a really good set comes out. But like this card right here, the Danny Trevathan, this one right here, he was going for like, the day the game was released, he was going for like 40K. But again, once the training point stabilizes them, before the only thing that would stabilize is whatever went in the token set. So like these would pretty much be stable and compared to how much elite token costs, and pretty much what you get from the elite token. So it was only up to here. But now with the training points, there's like a buffer to not let these cards go super low because of the training points, because they all have an amount of training points they give you. So again, the cost per training point, and for the most part, it's all down today. It's like down into the 80s. So if you are trying to get training points when the market is down, it's a good time to buy these cards just for training points. any cards. You got to find which card works best for you. You could check Mudhead. It tells you which, like, the value of the trading points is right now in the market, and right now it's like 70 something. Mind you, yesterday was like 100 coins per one trading point. So the market is really shifted down. So always keep that in mind. But I think it's going to tend more towards the 90 range. So if you're getting some of these cards, the market eventually will push them back up. So again, a lot of investments, a lot of just flipping cards pretty quickly, because as soon as a new set comes out that's going to require stuff. The only reason the prices are what they are is because of the packs on their stores. And let's check them out real quick to see what they give you. They actually give you a pretty decent chance of pulling some good stuff, and that's why a lot of the higher end cards are actually lower prices. And this is a 48-hour pack, so I mean, I was really looking forward to offload like my investments, but with this pack coming out, and they give you pretty decent odds. It's about a 3% chance, which is pretty high, to get an 89 plus, to get an 86 plus 26% chance, and you know, it's really high overall chance. But that's the I'm sorry, that is the elite pack. And again, a lot of people are buying a bunch of these bundles, so then, you know, they're getting those elite packs that you can actually, you know, pull some crazy out of it. But even these, they give you really good odds. It's about 69% that you actually pull an elite. Again, this is what's crashed the market. A lot of people are ripping packs because they want some of these limited cards, one of the two limited cards, to sell or put them on the team. And whenever limited cards out, people open packs, especially when there's really good packs in stores. So always keep that in mind. Check the packs that are in stores. The market is up and down, but I think it's not going to be as volatile, because in years past, what would happen is when like promos came out, like the market would just completely collapse. I'm talking about cards will go like 40% what they used to go to. But again, with the training costs, I think the markets now is going to be different than before. Because before, like, the market will be down for like a week or two, and then it'll start gradually going up. But now with training points, because even if a new promo comes out, people are going to upgrade them. People want to put chemistries on them. People are going to want to put, so they're going to need training points. So I think the markets are going to snap back faster and harder than before. So like when before it might take a week or two for prices to start really going up again, I think within days the market will go up again, because it'll be the initial surge of people buying packs. But then since people need cards, are using cards for training points and stuff like that, they're going to quick sell these cards, get the training points, and again, once these cards are getting bought from the market, it's going to go up. The market will go up because people will buy them when they're dirt cheap, because they're going to use them for training points. Not because they want them on their teams necessarily. They're going to be a lot of people buying these cards because they just want to dispose of them for the training points. And that's going to raise up the prices a lot faster on cards. So that's going to be good. I don't know if that's going to cap the investments and not make them super crazy high. But I do know, I think they're going to snap back fast. So like when markets crash, like when let's say the Halloween promo comes out, most feared, the market is probably going to crash badly the first couple days, but I think it's going to pick right back up, because a lot of people are going to be using training points and stuff like that, and just buying up the lower end cards. So now there's two reasons to give cards value. Not only because they go into the sets for the tokens, but now with the training points, they get discarded, eliminate from the marketplace, and use as training points. So again, keep that in mind, that the market should, I think this is going to be one of the best markets on console. I'm really looking forward to a couple of weeks to really decide if it's going to be like a super high range of investing. But I do know that investing now, you don't have to hold on to cards forever. Like when markets crash, when we have our first, this is like one of the bigger crashes, but when we have like real crashes, when the big promos come out and prices severely tank, and talking about across the board, talking about like the 88s would be going for half price and stuff like that. That's when the market crashes. Like a lot of high-end cards start going for like 60%. See, like the higher-end cards only went down a little bit. Like Jalen Ramsey went from like 4,400 to like 4,000. I mean 400,000. Yeah, 400K. So he went from like 450 to 400K. But like when markets crash, he'll go from like 450 to like 300. When those type of markets crash, I think they'll snap back a lot faster because of all the stuff that's in the sets, with the diamonds, with the training points, and also with the and it gives it a little bit more value too. Now you can't sell the tokens, because before it was actually easier to buy the tokens off the market than to buy them out of the, you know, to buy each individual piece. But now you can't buy the actual token. You have to buy the pieces to make the token. So I think that's another way to give it value, because before the actual token used to go for less if you buying all the stuff off the market. So there's a lot of things that are going to affect the market. And again, we're going to do weekly episodes. We're going to look at how the market's been affected by certain things, and as the year goes on, we can just look back at other episodes and see like the drastic changes in prices. Because right now the cost per training is like 70 something, but just like a couple of days ago it was 100, so that's pretty crazy. But again, we're going to see a lot of shifts and ups and downs. We're going to see, this is the first year we have training points in Madden console, so it's funny to see how the ranges are going to go up, if it's going to be drastic or it's going to be steady around that 80-90 range the whole year, or if it's going to reach a time that's 150 or maybe a time that is 50. It's going to be thing, and it's also going to be dependent on how the power-ups are going to work in the future, because now you have those power-ups that use a lot of training points. But let's say there's a big gap. Let's say the next legend, like the next legend Michael Vick is like a 96. Are they going to make you get a power him up to like a 93, 94, and then you get the other one and then it goes on top? I don't know how they're going to work that, or they're just going to let you just get the new card and not have to power up the one that you already had powered up a little bit further to like meet that gap, or they're just going to let you push through that huge gap. So let's just see how that's going to work. Again, the market is going to be a little bit different, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the prices to go up a little bit on the higher end cards. I already should have sold them yesterday. They went down, but again, it's because of the packs that are in stores. Packs, the market will stabilize. So if you guys are looking to train players, you're looking to like do some of these. We're actually gonna. I didn't even mention this. We're gonna open up 2 of these heavyweights. So people who stay to the end of the video get to see 2 heavyweights. I actually had like a lot of nat ones, and since the players are so cheap, I actually did 2 heavyweights to see if we can make some profit. If you get like the 88 pluses, you're gonna make coins. I'm just hoping for 1 88 plus right there. We still make coins because I used a lot of nats, even with some of my nat elites. But I would like 188 if we get 287s. That's not the best, but again, we're gonna profit because of the nats that I use. I have some like 84s, 82 nats, so that kind of defers a lot of price. So to make both of these, it cost me about 40 something K each. And these cars sell for like about 70, 80, so it's not terrible. We make some profit, but we would have hit one of like the 89s. We would have made like 200, 300K in profit. So that's what I was really looking forward to. But again, if you're looking to do sets, if you want to do some sets, it's a good time. Market is down. If you're, if you're looking to just get players on the cheap, right now is a good time. So again, take advantage of the market how it is right now, because it'll probably snap back really fast because people will start training up these cards, especially with the weekend league starting up right now, and then tomorrow that's when really people get after, because the weekend is actually there. So a lot of people start to play the weekend league games and get their squads up, power their players up. So just know that the market might snap back pretty fast. Again, with the training points, I think the markets will snap back faster and harder than before on Madden console. So please be on the lookout for that. And there's going to be a weekly episode of this. Do it like Wednesday or Thursdays each one to just look at the market, see how things are looking. That's pretty much it, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. Till next time, guys.